Hello you guys, welcome back. So my most recent video, I was trying to do a sheleeart swipe, like a center swipe. Trying out a new recipe. It wasn't as striking as I wanted it to be, so we're doing it again. And I'm gonna use this spinner this time, so we're gonna do the traditional sheleeart bloom pour. The recipe that I'm using for this is the slightly modified one from the last time. The last video you saw was using this new recipe, so some things have changed from my original recipe that I posted about 6 months ago. Not a whole lot has changed, but enough to warrant possibly making another video on the subject. So if you are interested in another video about this recipe, in the comments below you can let me know and I can get to work on it. I'm trying to make sure that the videos I put out on this channel are things that you all actually want to see. So if there is a specific pour that you guys want to see, I'm willing and able to do those for you. And I would be happy to. So I haven't done blooms in forever, as demonstrated in my last video. Didn't come out, I mean, it came out good, it was pretty, but it wasn't what I was looking for. It didn't quite come out the way I had expected or saw it in my head. And how many of the acrylic pours do, Johnny? Well, if we're being honest with ourselves, not very many. So I'm gonna use my lung power for this because my machine has failed me to blow this out. I will stretch it a little. All right. So typically when you do blow it out, you wanna give it some time to pull back towards the center because you don't want that pit to be there because it's gonna leave a big spot of white in the middle if you do that. But so right now we're kind of just letting those colors come back towards the center where I was blowing it. It almost looks like we got a little goober in there. And it looks like that because we do. Not so little. That's from the house paint. That happens when it sits for too long in the can. Because like I said, I haven't done these bloom pours in so long. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So we're gonna take it, we're gonna spin it out. If I remember correctly, this process is very messy. And we're gonna make a mess on the table, guys. Maybe less of a mess now that, you know, I got a more reliable spinner, but a mess nonetheless, right? Oh, it is spreading a lot nicer and evenly than it did in the past, for sure. All right. So we've got these interesting little lines around the outside. So I'm gonna continue to stretch. Oh geez, there it goes. That's the mess I remember. I'm not wearing my painting shorts today, so I wasn't looking to get completely covered. Well, that just looks crazy already. I know in some of the comments, because for some reason that video on my last recipe is starting to like get a little bit more traction. People are watching it, maybe because it's short and succinct and to the point. Some people were experiencing their lacing breaking. Some people were experiencing the lacing just fading off into the background or what have you. A lot of that comes to the consistency of your cell activator. But again, if this is something that you really want to see, just tell me in the comments and I will make a short update on the new recipe that I'm using right now. But I mean, this bloom came out crazy. I absolutely love it. I love it enough that I'm probably going to leave these white spaces as kind of some negative space. And as you let this sit here, these cells and lacing will become more defined, crisper, because these cells are going to continue to open up, squishing that lacing even tighter in between all the colors there. So yeah, this came out really good. So instead of making you guys sit here and wait while these cells continue to contract a little bit, I'm going to pause the video here and we will come back for the close-up here after it's ready. So this is the lacing after about 20 minutes. Letting everything kind of come back towards the center a little bit. Letting all these little cells open up. I think it came out absolutely stunning.
If you want to watch another video just like this, click the screen right now and I'll see you there.